Hello and welcome to EBC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism. With the news, I'm Tabitha John. Do stay with us. In his remarks at a high-level retreat on the African Union AU institutional reforms, which is being held in Nairobi, Kenya, President Taye Atske-Selassie emphasized the importance of meeting the AU's reform goals, stating that the African Union can stand on its feet only if it can meet the goals set to cover 75% of its program budget and 25% of peace support missions. He reminisced that the recent inauguration of Ethiopia's restored National Palace with the African Hall in the background as a poignant reminder of the significant time, dedication and visionary thinking invested by African forefathers in establishing the AU, the first continental organization. Reflecting on the AU reform journey, President Taye emphasized the importance of acknowledging the significant efforts made, particularly in structuring key African Union institutions. Concluding his remarks, Taye said a robust and concerted effort from all stakeholders to achieve tangible outcomes through the effective implementation of the AU reform agenda is imperative. He also reaffirmed Ethiopia's full support to the African Union institutional reform agenda. The Prosperity Party is gearing up for its second General Assembly, which will take place from January 31st to February 2nd, 2025. In a press briefing, Vice President Adam Farah announced that the event will be a pivotal moment for the party, with key decisions and directives expected to be made. With a membership of over 15.7 million, the Prosperity Party is set to convene and take major strides in shaping its future direction. The Vice President emphasized the significance of the General Assembly, highlighting the importance of the decisions that will be made during this critical gathering. An expert emphasizes that climate change and Africa's agricultural transformation must take center stage at the upcoming AU summit. Adefrus Warku, Environmental Facility Coordinator at Ethiopian Forest Development, highlighted Ethiopia's leadership in combating climate change, showcasing its commitment to sustainable development. Goshu Melliso takes it from here.
Africa faces severe climate change shocks despite contributing the least to global carbon emission. Adefrus Warku, Environmental Facility Coordinator at Ethiopian Forest Development, approached by EBC, said the upcoming AU summit to prioritize climate action and agricultural transformation, with Ethiopia leading by examples in the fight against climate change.
I strongly suggest that Ethiopia needs to continue, to play its role as a front runner to push the global community, particularly the Western countries, to cut off their emission, because if we cannot be part of that, so that climate change will be mitigated, the emission will be reduced, we need to document that, package that message, and tell to the global community so that they understand our effort and also support us. That we need to do in this, UN platforms and also African platforms.
The agenda of climate change should be taken as a Pan-African movement to get out of the problem, the expert underscored.
The Green Legacy Initiative to be a Pan-African agenda, because that we need to push. I mean, that it didn't went, through yet. We need to continue communicating what we have been doing. We need to document what we have done on the ground so far, so that we need to be transparent to the global community in a way we plan it and in a way we implement and monitor it. That is going to be very important. So as we do this, for sure that is going to buy us a lot of support from the global community and also from our farmers and our pastoral communities.
Ethiopia's effort to mitigate climate change contributes not only Ethiopia but also to the globe, he said.
The Green Legacy Initiative, at the first glance, it will support us, that benefit us, but its benefit is not only for Ethiopia. It is going to contribute to climate change mitigation, a global challenge. It is going to contribute to sustainable biodiversity conservation, and biodiversity loss is a global challenge. It is going to contribute to bringing back or restoring back lost ecosystem services. That is also a global challenge.
The 38th African Union Heads of State Summit is slated to be held in mid-February.
The Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, has commended that the recent agreement between Ethiopia and Somalia is a crucial step to forge the comprehensive ties among regional countries. In an exclusive interview with ENA, Commander Abeba Muluna, head of the Peace and Security Division of IGAD, highlighted that the agreement strengthens the overall relations among countries in the region. Johannes van Douwen presents Ethiopian News Agency's file.
The Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, has hailed the recent agreement between Ethiopia and Somalia as a significant step towards enhancing regional cooperation in the Horn of Africa. In an exclusive interview with the Ethiopian News Agency, IGAD's head of the Peace and Security Division, Commander Abeba Muluna, emphasized that this agreement plays a pivotal role in cementing stronger ties among the countries of the region.
ፕሬዚዳንት ሐሰን ሼክ መሐሙድ እና ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር ዶክተር አብይ አህመድ እዚህ አዲስ አበባ ላይ የጋራ ምክክር አድርገዋል።
Leaders of the two nations have conferred here in Addis Ababa. This is very commendable because it will strengthen holistic cooperation within the region. In addition to this, the agreement between the two nations has returned the diplomatic ties of the two sisterly nations to its previous status.
ሁኔታ ነው ብዬ አምናለሁ።
Commander Abeba further stressed the importance of fostering mutual trust and collaboration between regional powers to ensure security and sustainable development. He called on all countries in the region to prioritize internal stability and reduce foreign interference, ensuring that the Horn of Africa can build a peaceful and prosperous future on its own terms.
ከቀጠናው ሀገራት የሚጠበቀው ከኢትዮጵያንም ጭምር አንደኛ
Countries in the region, including Ethiopia, should set up their relations in a cooperative way, and they have to build mutual trust. Working on their internal stability is also vital. Furthermore, the countries have to prevent themselves from external interference.
ሶስተኛ ውስጣዊ መረጋጋታቸውን ወይም ኢንተርናል ስታቢሊቲያቸውን ማጉልበት ይኖርባቸዋል።
Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed of Ethiopia and President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud of Somalia have both voiced their approval of the meeting held in Addis Ababa, viewing it as a vital step towards reinforcing relations between their countries.
And finally, in business, the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, ECA, in collaboration with the African Union Commission, AUC, and the Indian Ocean Commission, IOC, has kicked off a validation workshop centered on the review of a circular economy action plan. In addition, the workshop has discussed innovative financing aimed at supporting a blue and circular economy initiative for African and Indian Ocean island states. The workshop, which is taking place from 27th to 28th January January 2025, is an opportunity to foster alignment and strengthen key regional partnerships among all stakeholders to ensure the successful implementation of the action plan. According to the ECA, the transition to a circular economy model offers significant opportunities for African and Indian Ocean countries as they can develop thriving economies while ensuring their long-term environmental sustainability and resilience. Roundtable sessions will engage technical and financial partners with the aim of strengthening their commitment to implementing the action plan in partnership with IOC. Participants include representatives from African and Indian Ocean Island member states, the AUC, IOC partners, regional economic communities, the African Circular Economy Alliance, the African Circular Economy Network Foundation, and other key stakeholders. You're watching ABC, a reminder of the top stories. President Taye calls for collective political will to meet AU reform goals. And an expert emphasizes that climate change and Africa's agricultural transformation must take center stage at the upcoming AU summit. That's all we had for this hour. I'm Tabitha John. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.